Hello! Now you'll get to know a company that was born to make it different and to make a difference too. A company that seeks quality in everything it does and which above all seeks to contribute to the well-being of people and the environment. We are talking about Biosolvit. Biosolvit is a word play which means bio plus solve plus it, or biotechnology to solve something, biotechnology as a solution. Solvit means solution. And everything started exactly with the wish to solve problems. In Brazil, there is a native species of palm tree called Jussara. This palm tree takes from 10 to 12 years to achieve adult age, and for many years it was extracted disorderly and in a predatory way to produce a delicious food, which is very appreciated in our country, heart of palm. This disorder exploitation ended up exposing the Jussara palm tree to the risk of extinction, which culminated in the fair prohibition of its extraction. This prohibition led the producers to seek more sustainable alternatives for production of tinned palm of heart, creating a strong chain of cultivation and extraction of palm trees of different species. Among them, there is a very special known native species, which produces very appreciated heart of palm, quite similar to the heart of palm from Jussara palm tree, the Australian royal palm tree. The production of cultivated heart of palm generates organic residues, which needed to be reused. This way, the industry became less aggressive and more sustainable, but there were still problems of the Jussara palm tree to solve. Thinking about that, a group of entrepreneurs decided to create Biosolvit. Thus, a company was born with the purpose to analyze and create smart solutions that enable reuse of residues, creating actually sustainable and natural products which solve serious environmental problems. Innovation and sustainability walking side by side. An environmentally friendly company which has the commitment to develop solutions that respect the human desire to live in better harmony with the environment. An applied biotechnology company which develops new material from renewable sources. A company which believes in collaboration and develops its products by intermediation of researchers associated and united for a single purpose, to improve life on the planet. But actually, what is Biosolvit? We used to say we are a builder. We build bridges, we open paths, and we connect two or more points. We use applied biotechnology as a vector and nature as a source of inspiration. In this way, we connect research and development to the real world, researchers to their dreams, and problems to solutions. We are a hub, a connection platform. We have several associated researchers who join our cause and dedicate daily to solve some of the biggest environmental problems we unfortunately are obliged to live with. An example of this is the waste produced by the heart of palm crop, which is commonly discarded directly into the environment. Biosolvit found a solution for this environmental problem by developing two product lines using this waste. One for gardening, dedicated to the sustainable cultivation of flowers and ornamental plants, and another product line for remediation of water contaminated by petroleum. This is who we are, agents of transformation. Our goal is to create a better world with no waste, with respect to nature and life. We would like to invite you to come with us and take a trip through our research and products. We hope to show you a bit more of what we can do for you and your company. Let's start this trip with the BioGreen line, a line comprised of products that make simpler the delicious habit to cultivate flowers and plants. The main product of the BioGreen line is the palm tree zaxin pot, a substitute for the former zaxin pot, extraction of which has been forbidden. That zaxin that your mother, mine, and our grandmothers used to cultivate several kinds of plants. ferns, orchids, bromeliads. Remember how they used to be beautiful in those pots? Indeed. Now we can have the same quality without harming the environment. Cool, isn't it? In addition to the palm tree zaxing pot, the BioGreen line is comprised of a set of substrates for cultivation of all kinds of plants, vegetable soil, and a very special substrate developed exclusively for cultivation of orchids and bromeliads. These are 100% natural products, which prove that it's possible to preserve the environment by means of ecologically friendly solutions. The BioGreen products are free of tannin, a toxic substance that inhibits the root growth, and do not contain any kind of chemical or mineral additives that can harm the plants. Thus, they can be planted directly to the soil if you want, with no need to replant them or remove them from the zaxing pot. I strongly recommend you to try. I have no doubt that will be an unforgettable experience. Biosolvit is a different company, and you haven't seen anything yet. Now it's time for us to travel throughout our oceans. Did you know that almost 6 million tons of petroleum have been spilled in our oceans in the last 50 years? A crime, isn't it? You will not believe, but it's estimated that this amount represents just 10% of the amount of petroleum spilled on the planet, because most of the petroleum is spilled on the ground in several industries that manipulate petroleum and derivatives. No matter how careful they are, it's impossible to avoid all accidents and leaks, and therefore we need to contain them and remedy them. This is our job. We have created a natural petroleum and derivatives absorber made of fiber of disposed palm trees, which is considered the most efficient petroleum absorber in the world by the Cedric Institute of France. Something for us and our country to be proud of. None of the products in the entire planet is so efficient, but it's not just that. Our natural absorber is harder and also enables reuse of absorbed material. Do you know what that means? We managed to absorb petroleum in case of an accident and reuse it. Before us, this petroleum was incinerated, generating what we call back contamination, because petroleum was removed from the sea or the ground and launched into the atmosphere. In other words, before us, the accident was not actually remedied. There was only change in the contaminated environment. Did you understand? With the BioBlue natural absorber, this is past. Now it's possible to remedy the accident using products reused from nature and still reuse the absorbed oil. This is called circular economy, where everything can be reused and very little or almost nothing is lost. Based on this absorber, we created a complete line of products for treatment of contaminated waters and remediation of accidents with oil spilled in the sea or on the ground. Furthermore, we produce and sell a complementary line of products which enables us to meet all our customers' needs completely. If you manipulate petroleum, derivatives, or even vegetable oil, let us show you a little more of what we can do. These are fixed and mobile containment barriers, absorption barriers, pillows, cords, and a complete line of filters for treatment of contaminated water. Our products serve ports, airports, highways, mining companies, different types of industry, vehicle dealers, fuel stations and distributors, and even mechanical workshops. Anyway, a complete line for you and your company to feel calm and in compliance with all the environmental norms. I said it was a different company, didn't I? Indeed. The strive for innovation is the great differential of Biosolvit. Its objective is to be recognized as an important source of innovation in biotechnology in Brazil and the world, working with quality, ethics, responsibility in all aspects of its operation. The company's vision of the future is to be a reference in the development and the application of innovative products by means of applied biotechnology. The company believes that innovation is the driving force of sustainability and is formed by innovative minds disposed to propose new means of preservation of resources and the life itself on the planet. Marvelous and restless minds that do not get satisfied with what's ready and see improvement in everything. Biosolvit invests in and promotes innovation and sustainability through its research. These are parameters that guide its choices and drive it. Biosolvit believes that everything can be improved and that, paraphrasing Henry David Thoreau, there is nothing more encouraging than the unquestionable ability of a man to change its own destiny through conscious endeavor. Rely on Biosolvit, minds working together.